Don't miss out, guys. This is your last chance weekend. The Winter Convergence Festival is going to be ending on Tuesday the 10th of January, and there's some things that you are going to want to pick up. So let's show you. Just in case you doubt me, which fair enough, you probably should, on this official post here it says discover the holiday magic behind this year's Winter Convergence Festival before it ends on January 10th. 2023. That's in just a couple of days. If you're not familiar with the Winter Festival, I'm not going to give you a full detailed guide in this one. I think maybe Fivehead's done a video and I'll try and link his. But basically you're going to want to go to one of these Winter Convergence Festival huts. There's one here in Brightwood, one in Weaver's Fen, one in Monarch's Bluff, and one in Everfall. I'm just going to go to the one in Brightwood for now. And once you are here, you'll probably know there is obviously the Winter Warrior. He basically is a vendor. You can buy things from him, and there's a couple of things that you're going to want to be buying, right? There are these patterns, which I'll talk about in a moment. There are also skins and just general unlocks. So for example, these are items that go in your house, for example, furnishing items. But there's emotes and skins and all kind of good stuff. So the thing that I'm really missing here is the Gleamite Juggle, which I'll get probably in the next coming days, right? If you scroll back, there's a couple of stuff. I think this was from last year, for example. So it's very likely that if you do miss out this year, you can possibly get them next year, but I just don't want you to rely on that, basically. So we'll talk about the patterns in a minute. I just want to talk about how you're going to get these premium tokens quickly. So generally there's 3 ways you can sort of farm tokens quickly. You can get them from the tree every day, but there's only a couple of days left, so you won't get very many doing that. The key 3 ways are going to be these: presents, Gleamite, and the warrior hail spikes. Now presents, you'd have to run around the world scanning and getting presents. I don't think that's necessarily time effective, but if it's the only thing you can do, go ahead and do it. Gleamite, again, it comes from the sky. It's sort of like random when it's in the night time. I don't think you can necessarily consistently farm it, but maybe you can. However, the Winter Warrior, you can farm. Now, because it is the end, you can see here, somebody is searching for it. Ebonscale Winter Warrior farm, only 3 days left. That guy's doing my video for me in the chat, right? If you're not familiar what this is, let's say we have a look at Ebonscale. Right here, there is a boss. I'm not going to go kill it. I think it's only got 25% health left, right? But you go and kill it. You need like 20 people, so you need to be in the big group. That'll give you an amount of hail spike tokens. Each one you can convert into 10 normal tokens, and you need 25 normal tokens to convert to a premium token. Okay, so that's going to be an actual farmable way of getting as many tokens as you need in a short period of time, providing that your server is actually killing that Winter Warrior, right? And then the question is, what do you buy? Yes, if you're in a absolute massive pinch, it's very likely that the skins and the emotes and stuff like that will actually return next year. Unless there's some sort of drastic massive change to New World, I can't see this not coming back. So if you're in a pinch, what you might want to focus on are some of these patterns. The weapons, I believe, can also be quite good. I think they have is it chain ice or something on them. Some of them are good. I'm not really a good enough player to say which ones are good and which ones aren't, but the thing that I'm most interested in the armor, because it has corrupted ward on it. It has corrupted ward on it, look, and I think it's elemental aversion, but we'll find that out in a minute because I'm going to go craft some. Now I'm going to be crafting a light strength set, and the one important thing to note is that you don't need to be armoring 200 for this, and you don't need all the trophies, the food, etc. right? I am actually armoring 200, but right now I don't have the trophies in, so if I just showed you a normal pattern, you can see I don't have everything that's required. I actually still have some stuff from the summer medley fur, but we'll ignore that for now. Then let's say I'm interested in crafting these, right? So these are light boots with strength on them. So basically I'm trying to craft a corrupted ward M10 set here. Obviously I'd be better with better perks, but let's have a look at what we have. And I think this is what I said before, right? So you get elemental aversion, corrupted ward, and luck. Now luck isn't the best stat for your team, but it's not that bad for you if you're running an M10, I believe. There's some question of whether or not you actually need luck in an expedition. I don't know if you do or you don't, right? Either way, I'm going to craft it. In theory, if you weren't expertise 600, this would also give you an expertise bump, which is quite nice. But I'm going to craft it. Obviously, it's gear score 600, and it's exactly the stats that we thought it would be. It's a light set. I actually got some Umbral shards for that, which I did forget about. But yeah, you can see it right here. It's a light armor set with corrupted ward on it. Nice. Not the best perks, but if you're trying to get a corrupted ward set, you should probably go ahead and do this right now, right? There's no reason to miss out. It's also worth noting, if they ever change the ward perks, then this might be a nice thing to just have in reserve as well. So I'm going to lock this and just leave it for now. But yeah, just a quick little video to remind you, there's still time left. You've got maybe like 3 days at the time of recording. Get out there and probably farm those Winter Warriors if there's somebody on your server who's like, we're going to kill it while there's the last 3 days. Get out there, do it, and then either get the emotes, the skins, or if you want the gear, get the gear. Obviously, you still need materials, right? It's not free, but it's good enough. Big shout out to my YouTube members. I do truly appreciate you guys. If you want to help me grow and support the channel going forward and you're interested in New World, then that's the best way to support this channel. Otherwise, come and give me a little sneaky follow over on Twitch. What you should definitely do though is have a most beautiful day, like and subscribe. Goodbye.